Alrighty, fellas, a very spooky good morning to everybody. How are we doing? Good morning, good morning. My name is Patrouski, and welcome back to our PokeMMO stream recap. This is stream recap 393. Okay, we're still out here. We're still doing it. Daily progress, tips, tricks, information, and just what's happening inside the PokeMMO community, whether it's discussion, whether it's actual event information, etc., etc. Let's go ahead and jump into all of our daily topics and go through a few big bullet points and catch everybody up who hasn't been living turbo online to follow PokeMMO. Okay, first things first, there is catch events coming up. Of course, some new catch events were scheduled. I don't know if the devs or the staff heard me saying, hey man, you know, maybe there's an event coming. They stopped scheduling catch events. They clearly don't want that to look like the case, or something like that. You know, they scheduled some more catch events. But first things first, we have our Delibird catch event, I will be doing today on stream. So this is today's event. If you're watching the stream recap, I'm so sorry it's a little too late. We have some more catch events for you coming up in a second though. But today, if you're watching live, Wednesday the 24th of September at 1 p.m. ET over at Giant Chasm in Unova, we're gonna be catching Delibirds, and Delibirds only. And look how much the nature bonus is, dude. A plus 15 on that bonus is absolutely huge. We are definitely gonna have to make sure we synchronize the hell out of this event. It's gonna be super worth it. And then next up, we have that shiny Delibird prize. So that's the Delibird catch event. Pretty simple stuff, but a fantastic event, fantastic Pokemon, and a fantastic prize. Let's now cover the next one. Is that a Pheno question mark, the Excadrill catch event? This is on Friday the 26th of September at 10 a.m. ET, a little bit early for some of us gamers. Okay, Challengers Cave, Unova, channel 1. You've got any channel, obviously. And look at this, Excadrill is a plus 20. I think this is because the only way you can get an Excadrill is via a Pheno encounter. So I guess they're hoping, like, if you run around in this cave during the event, you get a Pheno, and if not, like, this is gonna be a crazy one. This will be a super interesting one. Plus 20 if you see and if you catch the Pheno during the event, if there will be one. I assume they will. I don't know if they'll manually trigger one or just hope. I don't know, man. But plus 20 for Excadrill, plus 5 for Boldore, plus 2 for Mawile, minus 5 for Lickitung. I don't even know if they can manually trigger Phenos. I have no idea. The staff probably definitely can, so would be my guess. I don't even know if I don't know if that's in the code for the devs. I have no idea. Nature bonuses, plus 5 for Adamant, plus 5 for Jolly, minus 5 for Modest, and minus 5 for Timid, with a non-shiny Excadrill up for grabs. But hey man, a good IV Excadrill, one of the most expensive Pokemon in PokeMMO. Like, getting a really good Excadrill is really important, also really expensive. The only downside is I don't think this one comes with, and correct me if I'm wrong, staff members, I don't think it comes with hidden ability, and that's kind of a bummer. I'm gonna be honest. If you're listening, if obviously it's not the staff's decision, it's more so the devs, I believe. If it's within your control, I would severely recommend, if it already has access to it, don't worry about it, right? But I would severely recommend, please offer the hidden ability on this thing, because otherwise it's just not, I don't want to say it's not worth it, because this is more worth it than other Pokemon, right? But hidden ability is what makes Excadrill so good. If you don't know a hidden ability Excadrill right now, that's actually insane. The cheapest hidden ability access Excadrill with 0 stats that, you know, is 800k. The reason why is that Mold Breaker Excadrill, number 1, is really good in PvP. It allows you to set up stealth rocks in the face of Magic Bounce Pokemon. That's very powerful. It also allows you to Earthquake and to levitate Pokemon, things like Rotom Wash, one of the most powerful Pokemon in OU. Excadrill with Mold Breaker is like perfectly positioned into the metagame, and it's so good. When you don't have Mold Breaker on this thing, it is a much less good Pokemon and just totally, like, I would say unviable. The reason it's good is because of the Mold Breaker. I wouldn't say unviable like in OU. You can still run Excadrill like with Sand Rush or Sand Force in sand teams, but it becomes way less. You wouldn't really use it as just a stealth rocker without the Mold Breaker access. And then yeah, so the problem is you're gonna have to pay. Even if you win this Excadrill, you're going to have to pay 800k to buy a hidden ability one, and then a Prismatic Pearl. You're going to have to pay 1.1 million Pokeyen to make the Excadrill from this event usable if it does not already come with hidden ability access. You have to pay 1.1 mil to use a Pokemon from an event? That feels brutal. Like, just to make it optimal. And I understand, like, you know, it's just an event, yada, but I think events should factor in, prizes should factor in pragmatically what the community is going to use it for. You know, I think it's really important. I've always said I think it should be straight up hot fixed. I don't think it should even be like delayed for another second. It should be hot fixed that the PvP rewards that you win from the matchmaking sign up, that they should have the option to come with hidden ability. Because if they don't, so many of these Pokemon become unusable. And there's just no way to, it would be more expensive to fix them with the Prismatic Pearl than it would be to breed a whole new Pokemon with better IVs from scratch. Like this Whimsicott, or buy one even. This Whimsicott, right? Whimsicott is not good without Prankster. I could be wrong. I'm no PvP expert, but I'm guessing it's a UU reward. Let's go see how many percentage of Whimsicotts, or was it NU, are running hidden ability. But does it not get Prankster? Oh, maybe I'm confused with Cottonee, to be fair. So Womp Womp, streamer wrong. What was the... Let me go see. Was it UU? What am I looking at? Doubles. Okay, I'm confusing anyway. Excuse me. That was an incorrect point, so my apologies. But the point still stands, where things like Dragonite, things like Garchomp are just way less powerful without hidden ability access. Isn't Drudagon... Is this hidden ability rough skin? Or am I just 0 for 2 today? I'm 0 for... Never mind. Okay, I'm giving the worst examples. I don't know if there is any today. That's a good thing, though. I don't know if there are any examples. That need hidden ability access to function in the current PvP rewards, which that's a good sign. I think Venusaur might be one of the few ones, but with Venusaur you can actually go buy an ability patch grass, which still you're spending 120k to make it usable, but it's not as bad as a Prismatic Pearl. So just something to keep in mind. I would say winning a Dragonite as a reward from a PvP reward is literally like you can't use it. It's worthless. You have to either buy a Prismatic Pearl, which is going to cost more than you to just breed a whole new Dragonite, or you just don't use it because it doesn't have multi-scale. It's super crucial. Multi-scale is what makes Dragonite so powerful. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the events. The Excadrill event, you still get 1,000 RP. This might be a good event to snipe for Ironmen. Okay, if you are an Ironman and you want to just get RP, you don't care about the the Pokemon reward, whatever. I bet you whenever there's not a shiny prize, I think a lot less main accounts are interested. So whenever a lot less main accounts are interested, you have a lot higher chance of winning the event. With less participants, I mean, your chances of winning go up. So definitely check out the upcoming Excadrill event, especially if you're an Iron Man account. Okay, next up, crawfish catch event. Corefish catch event. Dude, my brain is not on Pokemon, excuse me. Corefish catch event, Saturday the 27th of September, 5 p.m. ET, Petalburg City in Hoenn. 1 hour to catch as many Corefish as possible. And then there's a shiny Corefish up for grabs. Crawfish, I was reading the title, Crayfish Soup, and I was like, what's the name of this Pokemon? It's not Crayfish. Is it Crawfish? Dude, you can tell I've been taking a break from PokeMMO to some extent. I think everybody is. I'm trying to talk about this over and over and over again. A lot of us are just waiting for the update. A lot of us are we've been led up to this expectation of the update coming, and it hasn't come. And we're kind of just waiting for it. So I think that's a lot of the mentality right now in the community. Unfortunately, I respect those who are just enjoying it still and trying to ride along. I think a lot of us are just waiting for the next big thing in PokeMMO, which I don't love normally, but we've been led to believe there is an update here when it hasn't come yet. Even if you are like chill on your own, usually it kind of builds this anxiety, in my personal opinion. Anyways, Safari Showdown community event. This is the weekly event held by the players, Pokedex, not the staff. This is not an official catch event. It's a really cool unofficial catch event that he hosts every single week on Saturday, where you catch a Pokemon for an hour and then play PvP afterwards for an hour. And it's a really cool, really unique event. You don't need to be good at PvP to play this event. You are just using the raw caught Pokemon that you got from the catch event itself. So it's really cool, really interesting. It feels very core to Pokemon, but it's something we kind of went away from for many years in Pokemon, in my personal opinion. Really cool event every single Saturday at 5 p.m. UTC. I believe he just successfully held the 4th one. Yeah, so the fifth Safari Showdown is coming up. Shout out to him for maintaining it for that long and being consistent. It is a lot to hold an event like this every single week, man. It's a lot of work. Shout out to Pokedex for his effort into the community. Next up, we do have one Chinese catch event coming up. There's only one Chinese catch event that I could find scheduled. Chinese catch events are super important for Australian players, graveyard shift workers, or anybody on some sort of non-traditional Western world schedule. It is on Saturday, September 27th at 1600 Beijing time. You can go ahead and Google 1600 Beijing time to my time zone to figure out if it works for your time zone. It's at like 4 a.m. for me. Does not work for me, but for a lot of other people who can't make the other catch events, this might be your best option. It's in Johto Route 33. Johto Route 33 And then Geodude is the Pokemon, the only Mon you can catch, and there is a shiny Geodude, or it's just Rhydon. That's so funny. Shiny Geodude or Golem up for grabs with some RP as well, obviously. Next up, we're gonna head over to the suggestion box stuff. This is people leaving suggestions, leaving their impact, and possibly affecting the game in the future in a positive way. Okay, first things first, this suggestion has been up for a very long time, like almost a year at this point. It was actually posted on December 18th, 2024, and I think I might have even covered this when it came out. I could be mistaken, but even if I didn't, I wanted to cover, if I did, I want to cover it quickly again. It's a very quick suggestion, and it's something that a lot of people have been asking for a very, very long time, and I don't think it would be the most time-consuming use of developer time, in my personal opinion, but I could be mistaken. This is Ditto box trading, specifically suggesting a way to Ditto box trade with the in-game like visuals, world, and mechanics, which I love. It's an in-universe way to implement Ditto box trading that isn't just, hey, here's like, you know, trading a box, using Bill's like PC and his like Pokemon teleportation system. Let's read what this poster says. As many regular Ditto box buyers know, it's rather than to trade multiple Dittos via PC exchange or spam buy them off the GTL. I've seen countless people also encounter scammers with that method. It is the most there's not a whole lot of scamming in PokeMMO. I've traded thousands, tens of thousands of Dittos, and I've only been scammed, I think, once or twice. But it's still the most scamming you'll see, if that makes sense. Not to mention the amount of time it can take to just trade a few boxes just feels outdated. It definitely feels outdated. On Route 25, there's a house that rarely ever gets attention. It's Bill's house. 2 machines that can link 2 players together to trade. I thought this would be a cool place to incorporate Ditto box trading. Developer logistics aside, is there a way to join a trade link and have it so that only Ditto, preferably 1 box per trade, and Pokeyen could be traded? I think this would create an easy and safe, very, very important, just cut down on scamming. I love the idea of the Ditto box trading suggestion as a game mechanic because it saves the developers time in the long run. Scamming is against the rules in PokeMMO. And when scamming is against the rules, the staff and the developers have to go through a game of he said, she said, and like cat and mouse every single time there's a scamming allegation. That wastes so much time. That's why scamming is not against the rules in most MMOs. In old school RuneScape, like, it's frowned upon, but scamming is not against the rules in most games because it just takes too much time to go over each case individually. It's pragmatically a nightmare. This not only is a great update that helps the players, it also helps the devs, in my opinion, in the long run by saving them a lot of time having to deal with scam situations. So I think this is a monumentously positive update. Is well worth any dev time, because once again, it'll save them time in the future. Great suggestion. That is a bit old, but I think it's worth talking about. Next up, this is a really cute, simple suggestion, and I love the visual that they created. Overworld Sprite is 3 hours ago. Very, very fresh suggestion. Overworld Sprite for players that have encountered a wild shiny. The title's pretty self-explanatory. I don't even know if I need to explain it. Like, he just says, like, hey, man, it'd be really cool if we could see when someone has a shiny. I super agree. Even a stranger, like someone around you hunting, I think it would also put things in perspective a bit more of how many shinies are caught in Pokemon. Is kind of interesting, right? This is so cool to me. I love this visual. We already have different Pokeballs above people's head based on if they're in a normal battle, a PvP battle, you know, spectating, whatever. This is awesome. I love that it's large. I love that it's shining. He has this one that's a little bit smaller. I love this. I think it looks sick. I think it's exciting. I think it's fun. It's something else to look forward to while you're shiny hunting other than just your own shiny. Shiny hunting is such, and most people know this, shiny hunting is such a communal journey at this point. Where personally, when you're shunting, usually you're invested in other people's journeys. You want to know how they're doing, how many encounters they're at, what phases they're at, your teammates. Talk to your teammates. What shunts are you even doing today, right? It's like a journey that we all take together. Shiny hunt. That's why it's so damn beautiful, you know? And it's cool. I want to know, even when strangers around me, even if I don't know you, even if you're not on my friends list, even if you're not in my team, I want to know if you get a shiny, man. I want to wish you congratulations. I want to see your catch. It helps me feel motivated. Like, oh shit, he got one today. Maybe I can get one today. Like, I think it's an underratedly fantastic update for morale in the game and just the overall community. I think it's a very simple thing, and you could see it as not that much, but I see it as a lot more than what just it represents. It represents so much, in my opinion, emotionally. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic idea. The memes agree as well. I love this suggestion. I've never heard of someone saying that. I've never seen it. Great suggestion from a pretty new forum user as well. Only 2 posts. I love this idea so much, Elbow. Thank you for making this post, dude. Let me actually go give this post some like just so I don't forget. Anyways, next up, I am unsure on this one. I'm gonna leave this up to community discussion. I'm actually kind of torn. I'd think about it more, to be honest. I didn't have enough time to think about this before covering it in the stream recap. Allow players to open 10 mysterious balls with one click. He wants to allow players to open mysterious balls, 10 of them at one click. Add sparkles to the opening animation if you get a shiny. Red sparkles if it's a secret shiny. Currently, opening mysterious balls feels too slow. People get bored easily and stop gambling because they waste so much time. The messy PC box, yes, but that's like a downside you deal with. Balance wise, I don't think it'll cause many problems as the price of mysterious balls is already high compared to the shiny odds. Players only balls to save time in the spirit of joy of shunting. A permanent NPC could also be added to convert the Pokemon in these balls as more valuable. Maybe 1 to 2 nuggets per 2 Pokemon. That seems too high, but maybe like you don't want to be. I'm not sure. A lot of people have proposed the idea of like converting Pokemon into pure yen to solve the current Pokemon economy crisis of the 1x31s going, the deflation problem. But the problem is I don't want to promote a possibly inflation. I don't want to cause inflation to solve deflation. You know, I don't want to make a new problem to solve a previous one. I think we just need to balance alphas and nerf the ability of too many good Pokemon coming into the game, in my opinion. Similar things I've been with loot bags and players with envelopes. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I'm really undecided. On one end, opening mysterious balls is already so fast. It's really funny to me that he's like, it feels too slow, players get easily bored and stop gambling. Bro, it costs fortunes of Pokeyen to pop mysterious balls for 1 hour. I don't know, it's very funny to me. As someone who's opened thousands of mysterious balls, the other thing is like, it's already so fast. Does it really matter if it's faster? Like the real limiter of mysterious balls is the Pokeyen, not the opening speed. I don't know. I'm really you can already, for those who don't know, you can open 1,200 or so mysterious balls per hour. You can already open a ridiculous amount of mysterious balls per hour. It's the fastest. It's unfortunate, the fastest shiny hunting method in PokeMMO. It's something I actually vehemently protested. Mysterious balls were my least favorite update, the worst update to PokeMMO history, in my opinion. The most cash grabby, the most malicious update prior to incubators, prior to temporary incubators and prior to chump buckets. But you know, here we are. Mysterious balls are really bad because they introduced the ability to pay win for a shiny for the very first time. For those who don't know, prior to mysterious balls, you could not credit card swipe for a shiny. You could add donor status and get shiny charm, and then even then, the fastest you could get a shiny was 23,000 encounters. So it was still 23 hours for the fastest shiny. Mysterious balls took the fastest shiny hunt from 23 hours, which is donor status and shiny charm at times 5 hordes, all the way down to an hour and a half, or like 3 hours or some shit. It was disgusting. It was insane because mysterious ultra balls from 2023 have a 1 in 2,500 shiny rate. So you can, I think it's 2 hours. Yeah, you can pop about 1,200 of these an hour. So if you have enough of these, that's the kicker. If you have enough of these to pop for 2 hours, you can get a shiny on average in 2 hours. A little bit more than that. Let's say 3 to make it like this. Mysterious balls took shiny hunting not only the fastest shunt from 23 hours down to 3 hours, which was disgusting, but they also made it so you could credit card swipe, and you could, which previously you could never do. You could credit card swipe for Pokeyen, and no matter how much Pokeyen you had, it did not really help you get a shiny that much faster. It helped a little bit, but not that much. It was a pay for advantage. Mysterious balls were the first time we ever saw pay to win for a shiny, and we're seeing it all over again with temporary incubators and chump buckets, and people don't seem to care this time. Maybe it's because mysterious balls got normalized to them. I don't know. But mysterious ultra balls, a 1 in 2,500 shiny rate, just craziness. Now they've gone up in price. They've gotten so expensive because of how powerful they are, and I think that's the big kicker. And the biggest thing that made me eventually come to terms with somewhat being okay. I still don't like mysterious balls. I wish they weren't in the game, but it's hard to close Pandora's box. Okay. However, the thing that made me more okay with them was the fact that there are so few of them in the game. If I actually let me go see. I want to see how many are fully on the GTL. Mysterious Ultra Ball 2023. Let's go back to here 1 sec. I think if I click buy, it'll show me. Yeah, in stock 120. So you would need 2,500 of them to actually shiny hunt for the 2.5 hours to get a shiny. You literally, even if you spent millions of Pokeyen, you could not even get enough. I think that is the, I don't care, because the Pokeyens, whales will always credit card swipe. I don't care. I don't like the argument of, oh, they're so expensive, so it's fine. If you can credit card swipe at all to take a shiny hunt from 23 hours to 3 hours, I think it's still disgusting. But at least there's not enough of them. The quantity is what made me not worry about it as much. But anyways, we're getting off track. Back to the question of, should players be able to open 10 mysterious balls at once? Do we want to enable whales even more? I don't know, man. I'm honestly neutral on this one. I don't know if it really changes things, because once again, the biggest limiters right now is the Pokeyen and the quantity of them on the GTO. It's not the speed at which you open. This is why it's kind of a funny suggestion to me. Yeah, to me, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I just don't know if it's needed, is maybe the thing. But like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird suggestion for me to see personally. That is all the opening topics I wanted to cover today for the stream recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe for daily videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams. I'm going to get into some actual gameplay and see if there's any good questions. If you ever want to come into the stream and ask questions, feel free. I love to see you guys asking good questions and engaging in good conversation about the game that we all love very, very much. So let's go ahead and jump into some actual gameplay. Thanks for watching once again. Okay, this is genuinely one of the wildest stories I've seen this year in PokeMMO, and one of the wildest stories that we'll see on an Ironman account, okay? This is the first ever SHALPHA Pokemon on an Ironman account. One of the rarest shinies in the game, a shiny alpha. It was wild encountered by someone named Iron Manite, it seems. Iron Iron Knight, I'm gonna say, okay? Iron Knight, okay? A SHALPHA Sharpedo. He wild encountered it. He master balled it, understandably. The first ever SHALPHA on an Ironman account. However, you might notice he sold it. He's an Ironman, yet he sold it. Well, that's not right. What happened? And to be honest, I actually respect his explanation. Because he could have just lied, but he didn't. He chose to be honest. And I actually respect that. Even though I'm a little bummed the first ever SHALPHA Ironman sold it. Like, that's so heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see what he has to say. To be honest, I failed the Ironman. I have broken a few rules that would not make it a true Ironman account, so I don't want to claim it as an Ironman. I put it up in excitement, but in hindsight, I don't want to deceive anybody. This is so fucking based. Like, nobody twisted his arm. Nobody, like, this is so Giga Chad to tell people. I respect him so much for this. He could have just lied and like pretended he had the first Ironman SHALPHA for like for cloud or whatever. I think it would take away from the true Ironman, especially if it would have been first for an Ironman account. This would have been the first Ironman SHALPHA. So I'm talking as if it is the first Ironman SHALPHA, but not really. I think it gets swiped from the record is what I would say. I just don't like the thing for someone else. Yeah, I respect that. If his, also his wishes, I thought that from what it was told to me socially, I thought that it was just, he caught it and then decided to break the Iron Man rules and then sell it. But if he like already broke a few rules beforehand and like, you know, this is just the most base thing that could happen from this. I respect it so much. More power to him. I wish him the best of luck. A lot of love to Iron Knight for that. Like, the honesty is so huge. I literally respect that so much. So I would say, but based on his wishes, I would say it should be wiped clean from the record. And I would say the first SHALPHA Iron Man is still up for grabs. It's kind of weird, you know, the first SHALPHA Iron. It's kind of a weird situation, but I think it's handled the best it could have been. Sometimes all you can do is life hands you a bunch of fucking moldy lemons and you got to figure out how to scrape off the mold and still make some sort of some lemonade or some sort of, you know, sorbet out of them. Okay, so I think that's what we're doing here. I respect that a ton. We're gonna go ahead and count that as just count that as wiped off the record, but still an interesting story nonetheless. I love the way you asked this, and I love the phrasing. Is there a time of year where breeding becomes generally cheaper? Yes, right now. It is harder to make Pokeyen right now. It is harder to sell things. Things are a little bit slower. But if you're asking, like, when is it cheaper to breed good Pokemon? Right now. Yes, right. Shiny Wars, and that is true. Right now. everybody is saving their Pokeyen, so people aren't buying things as much. That means Pokemon get cheaper in price. Everything is cheap as hell right now, which is not good overall for the economy. But if you're a new player, trying to make money at stuff, but if you do your Jimmy runs, if you're a new player and you just adapt to the market, you do your Jimmy runs every day, you do your trainer runs, you spend 2 hours making like 500,000 or so Pokeyen, and then you spend that 500k breeding up Jimmy run Typhlosions, all the raid. There's so many hundreds of raid Pokemon you could build, different utility Pokemon. You're gonna come out on the other side of the event season a fucking millionaire. Like, you're gonna be so built up. Like, things are gonna be much more expensive during event season and during the other parts of the year. This is where things are the cheapest. If you want to build good Pokemon now is the time to do it. This is where they're at the cheapest. Great question, great phrasing. Okay, it is either time for your most favorite or least favorite part of the stream recap. But hey, wait, don't skip, don't pause, okay? Hear me out. If you normally skip this section, that's totally awesome, valid, I get it. If you're gonna ever watch a MOVIETROUSKI take, please do it today. Because genuinely, I think this movie, I don't want to say it changed my life, but I think it is so fucking gorgeous. I think it will add on to my life in a very meaningful way. I lost sleep over this movie last night. Like, I literally could not sleep well. And I think that's obviously kind of sucks, but like, it goes to show how beautiful this movie was and how fucking hard it was to watch. I'm not talking about the two Fear. I'm gonna do the quickest reviews for Fear Streets. Both of the Fear Streets. Fear Street is a trilogy on Netflix. There's Fear Street 1994, Fear Street 1978, and Fear Street 1666. And then they just made a new one as well. It's not very good. The Fear Street trilogy is the most fine Netflix horror movie trilogy of all. If you want to just throw on a cheesy, mostly cute, I think the 78 one was actually pretty good. 1994 was the most fine horror movie of all time. 78 was actually quite good. It tied in a bunch more things into the world. I get like a 7.3, I think, out of 10, which is pretty good for like a, you know, cheesy whatever horror movie. I haven't seen the third one yet, but they're fine horror movies. I need to fucking get people on and talk about The Long Walk. Holy... Me and my wife almost didn't go see this. Me and my wife have the movie pass. I say it every time, to our local theater. We go see like every single movie. The Long Walk was like the lowest on our priority list. We almost didn't see it in theaters. We almost like let it go out of theaters. I'm so shakingly glad that we went to go see this movie. This movie is beautiful. It is perfection. It is gorgeous. It's the first, I believe, the first novel Stephen King ever wrote, and it turns out this small little indie writer, guys, I don't know if you heard Stephen King. He did the Shawshank Redemption, you know, he did a bunch of The Thing, he did you know, It. He's known for a few good stories, a few good tales. What's the other one? There's like two of the massive ones. He's kind of a talented guy. It might shock you. He's kind of actually very, very talented. I know, crazy. Keep an eye out for this up and comer, okay? But I think The Long Walk is my favorite Stephen King thing I've ever seen. I think it's insane. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to say anything because I think you want to go into it blind. Don't read descriptions. The descriptions would have spoiled it, unfortunately, which is really sad and stupid. I hate that trailers and descriptions like spoil movies these days. What the fuck is happening? But that's like, I didn't see, me and my wife go to the movies constantly. I don't think I saw a trailer for this movie. I don't think we saw any advertising. We saw very, very little about this movie. I cannot recommend. The site that I'm using is Letterboxd. If you go to I can link it actually as well. If you're interested in following me on Letterboxd, I'm just Patrouski on Letterboxd. You can follow me there to see my movie takes. I've never felt this. I think this surpassed prior to this. My favorite theater experience of the year was Warfare. Warfare was amazing to watch in theaters. I think this overtook it. I think I cried like 4 times watching this movie. This movie is intense. It's a hard watch. It's really sad. It's really beautiful. It covers like the indomitable human spirit and like brotherhood, and like, it's really, give it a shot. If there's any movie suggestion you ever have listened to me on, you can ignore me on every other set. Please go watch The Long Walk. It is, especially while it's in theaters, if it's still in theaters near you. It's so good. It's such a hard watch. Keep that in mind. Fuck, man. I also didn't realize until we left the theater that the, like, you could argue main character or one of the main characters is acted by Cooper Hoffman, who was Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. Philip Seymour Hoffman, one of the most famously talented, amazingly talented actors of all time, who died to a heroin overdose really fucking sadly when he had abuse, issues his whole life. His son, it's so beautiful to see his son take on this role and do it so well. This movie is so amazing. I don't want to. I could talk about it all day. All the characters are amazing. Everything's about it amazing. He couldn't have taken a better path, in my opinion. Please, please, please check out The Long Walk. I don't want to spoil anything. Just go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Me and my wife almost skipped over it. It has a very boring title, very boring image. Everything about it looks boring, and then you watch it, and you're just... It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. Please go watch The Long Walk. I am not sponsored. I'm just that passionate about it and serious. It might be one of my top... Like, if I could have top 5, it would be my 5th favorite movie of all time. It's so good. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Okay, the event begins in 1 minute. I'm going to try to get an encounter before that, but I also want to run a few calculations. So first things first, Delibird, quick ball, I want to check. Status, no status. It's only a 30% catch rate, guys. We should not be quick balling this event for sure. Yeah, that's terrible. I think this is just going to be a false swipe spore. In my opinion, this is going to be a synchronize, switch to your catching Pokemon, and then false swipe spore Pokeball. Let's double check though. Let's try 1 HP, asleep. Pokeball, false swipe spore Pokeball is still only 35% catch rate. That's terrible. What if we up this to Great Ball, 50%, Ultra Ball, 70%, Dusk Ball? I think false swipe spore Dusk Ball is going to be our best bet. I don't think Delibird is that common in this location, you know? 1% soak sleep netball is 100%. Soak does not work like that anymore. It's been nerfed. You cannot soak them on and then use that as a water type for the netball benefit. Yeah, I think false swipe. Did I fail this runaway? That's the other thing I was scared of, is my synchronized Pokemon is too low. That's pretty brutal. Oh, also, you're so... Dude, this is going to be a really tough catch event. Also, you can't put Delibird to sleep sometimes because, wow, that's so right. You're 100%. I'm going to go heal my Kadabra, come back, and level it as well, I guess, with some XP candies. That's so true. It has, yeah, Vital Spirit or whatever, yeah. So you can't even... This is going to be a really tough catch event, and that's kind of the point. It's a rare... Yeah, this is going to be a tough event. I'm going to heal up really quick. I'm just going to just use some XP candies. Yeah, it's going to be a brutal catch event. That's the point. Some events are just like that. I'm going to use some XP candies, extra large, all my Kadabra. It's worth it to get this thing higher level, so it can actually run from these fights. I have Choice Scarf on it. It's Jolly Nature and it's EV Train, so hopefully that'll give us enough speed to run from these fights. We don't need Trick maybe here. I'm wasting a little bit of time in the event, but I think this is worth it for the long-term success of it. Yeah, we'll basically just be leading our Kadabra, switching into Breloom. If the catches take long, it's fine. I don't think that, what's it called? I don't think that we're going to see that many Delibirds, but I could be wrong. I think it's like an uncommonish, but it's still tough, yeah. So if you can't put it to sleep, false swipe Dusk Ball is 44% catch rate. There's only so much you can do. It's just going to be a tough... People are going to have to accept the fact that you just can't catch that many, you know. It's going to be a hard catch. That's all it really comes down to. There's only so much you can do. You can put like Thunder Wave on your Kadabra or something like that to paralyze it against the ones that can't be slept, but then you kind of miss out on the chance to sleep them. It's a tough event. That's what it comes down to. So let's just play the tough event and hopefully see us with the first catch. Do you think there should be a super small participation reward for catch events? I don't think so. But I understand catch events feel really bad right now, worse than they ever have, because once again, the 1x31 Pokemon market. The small participation reward used to be, you used to make 150 to 200,000 Pokeyen, at least 100k, 100k to 200k Pokeyen profit per catch event if you false swipe and spored and caught every mon. I don't know if you make that nowadays. I don't know, like maybe you break even to make like 40 to 50k profit, and that's like after taking all the time to sell all the mons. I don't know if the profit's there anymore, unfortunately, because of 1x31 Pokemon plummeting in price. We get back to, I think the biggest thing that Pokemon needs to solve is its Pokemon economy. It's always been the most important thing. If an economy struggles, an MMO struggles. An MMO needs a healthy economy. It needs a large amount of players. It needs fair prices and your ability to build wealth while also holding value, but also like, yeah, we need 1x31s to have value. We need new players to be able to catch Pokemon for profit, do Jimmy runs, or sorry, not do like, we can do plenty of Jimmy runs, do catching events and make a small profit if you false swipe and spore. If you quick ball or nest ball, you know, maybe you should make a profit, sure. But man, it's It's tough. Yeah, skipping this event, I'm saving my money. If you want to make money, this is an event and it's fine. Like there will always be some catch events that you don't do if you really want to make Pokeyen. Like this is obviously a very rare thing, but like a very, we're only gonna catch like maybe 10 Delibirds the whole event, maybe. But like other events, there's just not as much profit. It's really sad. It's really sad. We need to nerf alphas, and it's something I've been saying for 2 years at least, and it's just getting more and more eminent every year that passes, every amount of time that passes. I don't know what to say at this point. We need to nerf alphas. There's nothing more I can add to the discussion. We need to nerf alphas, please, dear PokeMMO devs, please. I think alphas need a nerf, or something. I could be wrong. Something that helps out the 1x31 Pokemon economy. I want our mons to have value and be worthwhile, and I want catching for profit to be viable, and I want catch events to not feel so bad for new and intermediate players trying to get into them when they lose money and spend an hour of their life at a very small chance at a that used to be the big thing. Catch events are amazing because you make profit, or Pokeyen you used to, at least usually, while having a chance at an overarching prize, and you get to spend time with the community. Like that's what made them so amazing. But nowadays the profit motive isn't there. That hurts the things a lot. Delibird's healing me though. Thank you so much though, little penguin Santa. This is pretty sick nasty, dude. This guy found himself a 175. That's gonna be tough to beat, but it can be beaten, dude. It's a 175 just overall score Delibird. No species bonus, obviously, and then no, it's not even Jolly. There's no nature bonus. That is a sick Delibird. Oh man, dude, look at those stats. 27 plus in everything. But okay, think about it, think about it though. Okay, yeah, a 160 overall score with Jolly ties, which is like literally very, very doable. A 161 with Jolly Nature beats this. You have to factor in how good the nature bonus is for this kind of event. Absolutely, it is a crazy catch though. I wish him the best. It would suck if you caught this and then got second place, because the IVs feel so good. But that nature bonus, dude, nature bonus is huge. Bro, what do you mean I'm getting messages from the fucking staff and mods of the game? Please no pineapple on. Are you kidding me? That has to be like against the. You can't weigh it. Come on. I love pineapple on pizza. You can't weigh in on this. Come on, dude. God damn it, B-Bane. All right, this is gonna be my final Delibird catch event, and there was a Twitch gamba. That was a good gamba by mods, by the way. There was a Twitch gamba on will I get a 140 plus Delibird or not, and I have not gotten one so far. This is definitely the last catch. There's about 1 minute left in the event. Oh no, please don't wake up and outstall the time. I should be fine. Spore into Dust Ball. Bad catch event L Madge. Are you bad catch event L Madge because you caught very few Delibirds, or because it was actually a bad, this was just a tough event. Sometimes they run tough events. Sometimes you can catch 80 Pokemon in one catch event. Sometimes you only catch like 10 or 4 sometimes. Like there's been rare events where like that happens, I think it's good to shake it up. All right, the believers need a 140 plus. Let's cross our fingers. Come on, show me Jolly. Oh, boom! Wait, that's good. Wait, that's a one. That could be third. That could be third place. That could be third place. Maybe, probably not, but maybe. 151 Jolly. That's pretty good, dude. That could be maybe third place. That's a 166. It's pretty good, dude. Maybe third place. And more importantly, the Twitch believers win. This is an insane last second catch. This is an insane. I'm gonna submit it. It's a 166. Insane last second catch. Holy crap. My highest catch prior to this was a 118, which is very like normal. It's a tough event. Holy crap. Let's go grab that and submit that to a staff member immediately. I have won a catch event before. I won a Spinnerack catch event by catching a 175 with literally 30 seconds left. I've done this before. So if I could snipe third place with this, it's kind of, but this is a tough, I want to see. I don't know. It's possible we get third place. I don't think anything else is possible. We'll see how it rolls. Okay, I am getting back this mod with the ultimate karmic justice. I hope that, dude, if I named the Delibird pineapple on pizza and submitted my entry to the staff member who said pineapple does not belong on pizza, I hope if I can win third, I'd be happy with third place off of this. It'd be so good. Pat wins the whole. It's not possible for him to win the whole. There was better catches. I'm just hoping for, I'm hoping for third place. It's a 166. It's a 166. I'm hoping for third place. Let's see how the dice rolls, man. I Dude, the PokeMMO staff, I fucking love them, dude. They do the shit out of the goodness of their hearts. Memeing around. He's pissed. That's so good. Good luck to everybody participating. I'll see you guys with the results. All right, fellas, results are here. Let me move my big head 1 sec. That's not my big head. 1 sec. We already saw 4th place. I want to move this before 3rd place. Excuse me. Come on, come on, come on. 4th place was I'm hoping for 3rd place. 4th place was Linux OP with 24 points. Congratulations. I'm like so scared. Ah, yes! We actually got 3rd place. Yes! Yes! With the last catch, with 40 seconds left in the event, boys. Holy shit, we did it! Ah, that feels so good, dude. Dude, the last second snipe. The last second snipe. 47 seconds left. Never give up. Holy shit, dude. I always say never give up, dude. 47 seconds left. Holy shit, dude. Like, it's so dumb, but like that matters. Oh, also congratulations, Bear Choi. I love this name, Bear Choi Boy with 170. Congratulations, man. Beautiful 2nd place. I love it. Is so, the RP for an Iron Man is so good, man. It's so good. I have now placed in 3 catch events on the Iron Man, and I've played as many catch events as I could possibly go to. Also, I named the pineapple pizza, dude. It was the perfect karmic justice. It was the perfect karmic justice. Who was 1st place, man? 2nd place being was it the 175? Was it the 175? GG's, everyone. Oh man, in 1st place we have Greg ZN. What, your catch was crazy, dude. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Are you gonna buy shiny charms with that? No, definitely not. So I could do a few things. Wow. Wow. GG's, Greg. GG's all. Okay. All insane catch, Greg. Okay, I can't type. Whatever. Anyways, the point is, that's a crazy catch, man. That's so sick. That's so sick to see. That's so cool. So, yeah, how do I spend my 250 RP? I think Sweet Sonata Arena becomes one of the biggest considerations. Sweet Sonata Arena is up there. I don't have enough for a P. I also might just save it. It's only 250 RP, which is like very relevant. Also, if I buy an Ocarina, I'll have 50 extra RP. I'll have 100 RP afterwards, which is kind of interesting. I could buy a Sweet Sonata Ocarina. It's really tempting. I might just save it for now. And, I think I might save it. I don't know yet for sure, but I think I'm gonna end up saving it and hope that I can make more RP for one of the event seasons. I think the goal is gonna be, I would really like to buy one of the limited vanities during the, whether it's Halloween, Christmas, or Lunar New Year event. PC expansion drive would be amazing. Yeah, my box space is getting criminal, but it's just 800. It's so much. Maybe I will go for that pragmatic. But I need to also clear my, I have more things I can do within my control to clear this as well. But man, what a day. What an event. Thank you guys for watching. Hell yeah, dude. Mr. Third Place. I will take that, dude. Thank you so much. Alrighty though, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the stream, like it. If not, dislike it. It's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams, usually Monday through Thursday, but I'm taking a big break this week, I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's been really good for my mental health, so I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I want to take time off while I can before event season, because event season is gonna be like a 16-hour a day sort of situation. It's gonna be about like 14. It's gonna be crazy. So I expect me to take some time off now and in October. I've worked a lot of hours. You know, I always say I worked like 80 to 100 hours a week for about 3 years, and I pulled back for a little bit, and then I ramped back up with the Ironman account, and now I'm trying to pull back again to get a little bit help. I appreciate you guys with your patience with that. I love what I do. I love what I do. I love Pokemon. I love waking up. I work so much because I love it. I love it too much to where it's a problem, to where I don't spend enough time always outside walking, touching grass, shopping with the wife. You know, I want to do more things like that. So Thank you guys for understanding, even though I love what I do. I'm not trying to complain about the hours. It's honestly, I love it so much. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I will see you guys probably next Monday. I'm probably not going to stream Thursday, not live Friday. Uploads, videos will stay the same. I will upload every day. Don't worry. I have videos. I have some PvP videos scheduled, as well as hopefully taking time off of stream actually allows me to make a lot of my guides. I usually don't have the time to make guides on the stream days. So that's all that rambling out of the way. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. I love PokeMMO. I can't fucking wait for more cool stuff. I can't wait for updates. I can't wait for the future of this game. Let's charge into it at full blast. I will see you guys next Monday. Peace, Reno. Love you guys. Peace. Bye. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to take this time to say thank you to everyone who goes above and beyond and supports my channel. Your names are all listed here. You make it possible for me to make helpful and mildly entertaining content for the game that I love and make it available for free for everyone to enjoy. Thank you so much for allowing me to even be here.